Kia ora. My name is Mandy Lynn, and I just wanted to start by saying thank you so much for this opportunity. I am so excited about the possibilities now that this has kind of come to a potential. I wanted to give you a little background on the what of this application. About 5 years ago, my niece walks into my kitchen. She goes, "Auntie Mandy." I said, "Yes, Harper." She goes, "Am I fat?" Now, she was 5 at the time, and I was devastated. And at that point, I was working as a photographer full time. And I had seen the impact that body shame had in powering down women around the women I worked with, and before that, when I worked as a nurse. And I didn't want that for her. So as a photographer, I created an artistic response to it. And I traveled the country covering women in golden clay and photographing them and having these creative, artistic, cathartic experiences with women. It became a TEDx talk. It became a short film that's being produced and backed by the New Zealand Film Commission. In the process, we had a girl in our community commit suicide who was an amazing creative, and uh, didn't wasn't linked in with the film, but she was a friend of the family. And during that whole process, we had been learning a lot about creative hauora. And so our response to the loss of Holly was to create a program called the Heartivists. And the Heartivist worked at the junction of creativity and well-being for young girls. And it was a really cool program, and it ended up winning an award for health and well-being in the community awards. And that got us funding to go up to Auckland and work with kids in South Auckland. And in South Auckland, they had a slightly different need. And what was coming across most for them was they were sick of how they were being represented in the media, and they wanted the ability to tell their own stories. And then that, coupled with the fact that when we were making the movie, we were really struggling to find female filmmakers, and especially Māori female filmmakers, to help us. So then we started thinking, well, we've got these skills in visual storytelling, and we can help. We could be an ally. And so it was myself and my partner, who were both immigrants to the country, him from South Africa and me from America. And I thought, okay, well, let's do this. So we started working with the youth, and they helped us co-develop this program called Click Happy. And Click Happy started with just this little tiny group, and then COVID hit. And weirdly, that was the best thing that could have happened, because we ended up having to pivot. We went online, and now it's offered all over the country. And this summer, we had over 130 schools that nominated students who are Māori, Pacifica, LGBTQ+, youth with disabilities, and immigrants and girls into the program. And we had a lot of success. We also had a lot of challenges in the process, learning the tech and manipulating the tech, and offering a solution that worked for some, but not for all demographics. So we have a lot of learning that we're processing still from the summer program. But what we did discover is that when we offered this around, it's a product that schools want. We were offering it for free in the terms of scholarships, and we had a school offer us money to come and teach it at the school. So it made us start thinking about, okay, well, there's a little bit of a demand here, and that was unasked for demand. So is this a potential social enterprise? And could we use it as a tool to support the development of Indigenous voices in New Zealand and abroad? And could we fund that through social enterprise? So um, there's that, and there's the fact that we're discovering all this amazing talent. It's an incubator now, and we need help. So that's what the what is, and now we'll get to the how.